Hey guys, welcome back to another session of linear regression. So this is the session for the practical using Python programming language. So in the last video we have discussed the numerical session of this given problem. So for the linear regression practical part, we will use the Google Colab. So this is the site. You can see that https colab.research.google.com. So I will say something about this Google Colab. So this Google Colaboratory, or you can say simply Google Colab, is a free cloud-based platform that lets you write and run Python programming code in your browser. So it is a virtual notebook that is especially used for machine learning, data science and data mining. So for this you have Google account. Once you sign in using Google account, you can create a workbook by clicking a notebook. So here I am going to show you how Google Colab works. So once you visit this colab.research.google.com, so this interface will appear. So this interface will appear only if you are signing using your Google account, right? So if there is option of sign in, you need to sign in using Google account. So once you sign in, please click on this Google Drive, then click on this plus new notebook button. So now here it will appear the Google Colab notebook. We have the X column, that is years experience, and we have the second column, that is Y, which is salary in thousands. So we need to put all the values in the X array, and in the Y variable we need to create the another array and put all these value. So we will get the salary for 12 years work experience, right? So now here we will start using Python programming language. For this linear regression, you must import some packages. So first of all, we need to import the NumPy. So import NumPy as NP. So this NP is a variable. Also you need to import the scikit-learn. From the scikit-learn library, you need to import the linear regression class. So for that, so from sklearn, so sk means scikit-learn. So this is the Python package for predicting the models, that is classification, regression or any other machine learning models. So sklearn dot linear model. So we are going to predict the value of that year using linear regression. So linear underscore model. So from that we have to import linear regression. So make sure you are writing as same as that I am writing in this code. So now import linear regression. So you have to write the same name as it is, linear, L capital and R capital. This is the class name for linear regression. Now you need to run by clicking this run button. So wait for a few minutes. Okay, there is no problem. So add this code. Now we need to create the X variable. So in X variable we will use NumPy, that is NP, as a variable dot array function. So in this array function we will write the X column value, that is 3, 8, 9, 13 and so on so forth up to 17. So this is the data sets that is associated with the X variable. So type 3, 8, 9, 13, 14, 15, 16, 10, 11 and 17, right? So now you need to put the y variable, that is np dot array. So you need to create the array of this data, that is 32, 54, 60 and so forth up to 84. So you need to write the data. So 32, 54, 68, 74, 75, 78, 80, 65, 67 and 84, right? So once you make the variable x and y, now run this cell. So it is successfully compiled. So once you compile, click on this plus code button. So now, so I am going to print the value of x and y. So print x, it will print the x value, or you can press this play button or run cell, or you can use shortcut shift plus enter, right? So I am going to print the value of y. So press shift and enter. So it will print the y value. For the linear regression, we need to reshape the x value, that is x variable. We need to reshape it in one dimension in a single column, multiple row, right? So for that, I am going to redefine the x variable, and I need to reshape the x variable, that is x dot reshape. So I need to place -1, 1. So this will convert the single row into multiple row in a single column, right? So print the new value, that is x. Now you will see the multiple rows in a single column. So we have the single column and we have the multiple rows. So for the predicting any value, that is x, you need to reshape the data into multiple rows in a single column. So now fit the linear regression model using linear regression function. So we need to create the variable, that is model is a variable. You can type any name. So here I am writing model. So we need to use the linear regression method. So linear regression method. Now fit this model using fit function. So using fit function, so here you can see the hint. So we need to pass the x and y variable. So you need to pass the x and y variable to feed this model. So pass x and y. So once you feed the x and y in linear regression model, now you need to print the parameters. That is, we already discussed that we have the formula y equals to that is ax plus b. So this is the formula. A is the slope coefficient and x is the variable, that is x variable, and b is the your intercept. So we need to use the constant value using model dot coefficient and model dot intercept, right? So I am going to put the variable, that is a equals to model dot coefficient. So this is the constant variable, so you need to put it as same as it is. So in the 0 value, so now b equals to model dot intercept. So model dot intercept, right? So run this code. So there is no any error. So I am going to print the value of a and b like this. So the value of a, which is slope coefficient, that is pass the value that is a, right? So now also print the value, the value of b equals to, which is intercept. I'm going to pass the value that is b. So now if you hit the enter, so we got the value of a, that is 3.429. so in the previous video, using manual calculation, we also got the value of a, which is slope coefficient, that is 3.42, and we got the value that is b equals to, which is intercept, we got the 27.90, I guess. So we got that 27.91. so now we need to predict that salary for an employee with 12 years of experience, how much the salary he will get when he or she has 12 years of experience. For that, we need to make the variable that is x underscore test. So we are going to make a variable that is x test. So np dot array. So in the given question they ask, so 12 years of experience, how much salary will the employee get, right? So you need to pass the value that is 12. So this is the function. So here I'm going to pass the value that is 12, right? Now here y underscore predict. So this is the another variable for prediction. So we need to pass the x underscore test in the predict function. So we have the model, that is linear regression model. So model dot predict. So model dot predict. So we need to pass here the x underscore test, right? So print the value of y predict, right? So now we will print the value that is y predict. So now print the value of y predict. So predict salary. So we'll write predict salary for an employee with 12 years of experience, 12 years of experience. So typo mistake. So 12 years of experience, that is y underscore predict. So we will get the value in the y underscore predict. So print y underscore predict, y underscore predict. So run this code. So, okay, there is some error. So okay, so there is comma for separating the value. Okay, so reshape your data either using array dot reshape. So expected 2D array got 1D array instead. So we got this array problem. So you need to put here within double big bracket. So now right, okay, so we got the 69.07, right? So in the previous video we have discussed that we got the value a equals to 3.429. so using the code we also got the value that is 3.429 and b equals to 27.92. so we got here as well using calculation we got 27.92. By applying the this formula y equals to ax plus b, we got the 69.06. So here we also got the 69.07, approximately same. So that is 69,000. So predict salary for an employee with 12 years of experience. So this employee will got 69,000, right? So this is the way you can pass the data using x and y variable, and you must receive the x value or x variable. So you need to create a model. So we are using simple linear regression and fit the value of x and y using fit function. Now you need to find the coefficient value and intercept value using coef underscore constant and using intercept underscore constant, right? So this is the way you can get the predicted value of 12 years. So now this is the another part. So I will show you the scattered graph, so where the data are plotted. So for this you need to have the another library package, that is matplotlib.pyplot, which is the package for plotting the graphs or plotting any types of graphs, that is histograph, pie chart, line graph, scatter graph, or any other graphs. You need to use the matplotlib.pyplot, right? So I will show here, so I will comment here. So this is the part for evaluating the graph using scatter graph using linear regression, right? So this is the comment part. So for that I will import the import matplotlib dot pyplot as plt. So plt is the variable matplotlib dot pyplot. So execute. So it will already execute without being any error. So once you import this library package, that is matplotlib.pyplot, so now make the scatter using scattered function. So using plt as a variable, plt dot scattr scatter, you need to pass the x and y variable, and I am using color, that is color equals to blue. I am using blue color. So in the single quote you need to type blue. Now if you want to show the label, that is index, you need to type the label as well. So here you can see the hint. So I am writing the label, that is label, label equals to, this is data value, right? Data value. So make the range for the regression line. So I will make the variable, that is x underscore range. So this is the variable. Now using np numpy variable, np dot linspace. So linspace, so min x, so minimum value of x, and maximum value of x, comma 100, and we need to reshape this data, reshape is the function, so -1, 1. So for y underscore range or predict equals to model dot predict, you need to pass x underscore range, now plot the value plot the value using plt function. Plot this x underscore range comma y underscore predict range predict. So range predict now you need to fill the color, that is color equals to, I am filling this red color. So line width, so we will have to put the line. So line width line width value I will give 3, and label equals to regression line. So I will put it in the index part, so that is label equals to best fit regression line, right? Best fit regression line, right? This will appear in the index part. So now I need to plot the scattered graph. So plt dot scattered I need to pass x underscore test comma y underscore predict comma color equals to green. We need to mark the point. So marker, that is I am writing x, it will point out in the line, that is linear line. So s equals to 100, label equals to prediction for 12 years, right? Prediction for 12 years. So now you need to plot plt dot x label, you need to put years of experience, years of experience, and in the y label plt dot y label, so you need to put salary in thousand, salary in thousands. Now you need to set the title, plt dot title salary prediction, using linear regression. So this will the title of our scatter graph. So now we will show the legend. So plt dot, that is also known as index, so legend, legend, legend. So now plt dot show. So if you run this code, you will see the graph, right? So we have the error color equals to red. So we are okay, there is comma, so we forget the comma. So now run this code, you will see the graph. So this is the cut in the 12 part. So you will see here we have the 12. I will show you. So if you see this cross point, this is the 12, and if you go to this part, you will got this 69, right? So this might be our 69. So if you go this way, so this is the cross point where our years of experience and salary in thousands intersect. So this is the intersect point. So these are our data that we provide in x-axis and y-axis. We plot this data and we predict here for 12 years. So this is the predict part. We predict that 12 years of experience you will have 69,000 salary, right? So this is the way you can do it in Python programming language. So this much for today. So hope you like this video. So thank you so much. Please share and subscribe with your friends and hit the bell icon. Thank you so much.